Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Today we are near the area of Ayo and we are going to do a short hike here and take you up one of my favorite hiking trails, the Hubara hiking trail. It's one of my favorites in all of Aruba. And the first part of this trail actually goes up. And normally we wouldn't be hiking at this time of day.
No.
It's not very recommended. It is around 11 a.m., 10:30,
Yes.
10:30 I do believe. And we just started. Yeah, it's very, very hot already. And welcome and thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video. One of the reasons that I do like this one is that it starts with a climb. It's not too bad actually, but then you start seeing some very nice views. And from this one also, I usually go all the way sometimes to the Blackstone Beach, and I do a hike there, and I come all the way back. So we're going to go all the way up there, and just to start giving you an idea of where we are. Already losing some breath because when you are hiking, especially up trail, and then you're talking while you're walking, you start losing some breath. That's pretty normal. So here and there I will be keeping it a little bit quiet. There's a butterfly. And right now it's still pretty much in the somewhat of a rainy season, if you can call it that. Although it hasn't rained all too much the last couple of days. It has, but
In the night.
yeah, but nothing out of the ordinary. But if you're familiar with Aruba, you know that it's definitely more green than the usual. In times of like March or so, it's definitely very, very dry and stays dry until more or less like I would say June or so. And then July we start getting a little bit of rain sometimes. And the month of October, maybe parts of September are the months that can get the most rain out of the year. Woo! Excuse me for that. And when you are doing any type of hiking, watch out for this. You know, come with preferably hiking shoes, but if you don't have, come with something good. Is this the... No, I don't think it is. There's a tree here that you should watch out for when you're hiking. Oh, this is beautiful. I love the color of the sand here. And so last night, we are staying, by the way, in this area, me and Marlene. And last night we went out to get some ice cream, breaking the diet, and we saw a boa on the road. And so Marlene, being somewhat of a fan of snakes, I think,
Yeah.
and she didn't want me to, ride over it. And then This is a photo. So I did drive over it, and we thought, oh, it's gonna be dead. And then later on we came back and nothing happened. So it was gone. We usually, drive on them to kill them because they're not native and they're very, very invasive to the nature of Aruba. Usually, well, it's not recommended to hike at this time of day. It's usually the time of day that you would the least likely be able to see a snake. You would normally see them at night or early in the morning. Now let's go for one of those papiamento words, right? I know a lot of people have been liking that part of my walks. And so the first papiamento word for today is subi. Subi. So we are climbing, we're going up. That's what the word means, subi. And while we're at it, going down or getting down is Baja. Baja, like Baja, California. Lots of interesting trees. If you are someone who's interested in nature, you can go to a local bookstore and you can get books on, like the plants, the trees, the flora and fauna. You can get books on birds and fish also. All of that is possible. There's also a bird watching community in Aruba, a foundation. What was that? It's hot, isn't it?
Super hot.
It's super, super hot right now. And well, the good thing is that we're not going to do an extremely long hike. We are just about to get to the first part, so the first outlook, and where we'll kind of start looking at our right would be the Andikuri Road or Andikuri area. Pardon me. So this is where more or less that part would be. So I don't know if you guys can see it all too clear. Let me get a little bit of a better angle. But that dirt road over there that we see, the only road, that leads up to the Andikuri beach. The road is partially open, partially closed right now. And so the Andikuri beach would be behind these hills, while the Blackstone Beach tripod bridge is also over there somewhere on the right. And usually I continue my hike along these hills going up and down, and I would get all the way up to the Andikuri beach. But today we take a look back. Marlene taking some shots for the stories. And you can see the Yamanota in the distance. Today we are heading up. We will continue here and with the hopes that we'll get a beautiful shot of the Ayo rock formation that we cannot see yet. It's somewhere behind this hill, so that's where we're aiming for today on this hike. Worth noting is also some of these signs will lead you. It is an official sign, which means that, you know, it is put there by the government with the Aruba logo. You can recognize it. I think, and this is being just a little bit critical, but they could put maybe some better sign with some information, maybe like where the arrow is pointing to, as far as where you would get, just like you would if you were driving. Woo! That's why we don't. Wow, that's a beautiful, let me go, it's a beautiful view on this side. Wow, that's a nice house for Marlene.
I definitely will live there.
So yeah, that's where I'll continue usually my hike, go over those hills, and let me see if I can go on top of this rock. Maybe helps a little bit. Wow. So in that area is well, you cannot see it, I believe. There should be somewhere down there the ostrich farm, and that road heading just behind this hill would be the Bushiribana gold mill, the hidden cave pool, among other things, and the old natural bridge is somewhere behind this one, and that's one of those things that you do spot when you take this hike. So let's continue then. We'll be continue heading up there. No pressure. Cactus everywhere. There we go. Sorry about that. The GoPro is stable, but not that stable. Oh, we can start finding these quartz stones also that gold was found. So on to our next papiamento word. Usually when you're hiking, you get, anyone knows? Yeah, you do get thirsty, right? So if you do get thirsty, you gotta drink something. And to drink something, any idea, Marlene, to drink?
Bebo.
Bebo. Bebe.
Bebe.
Yeah, sounds like a baby in Spanish, bebe, bebe. And yeah, so yeah, bebe. So when you go to a restaurant, you can tell them, I want something to bebe. So they know you want something to drink. Mi quer algo di bebe. Pretty good climb, Marlene. It's a pretty good climb.
Yes, it is.
Actually, it's not bad, but it's just that it's very warm. Thank goodness we do have the constant wind. That helps a lot. Okay, let's see, where does this one lead? There seems to be a split here. And I don't know, I'm gonna take a chance here on this right side first, simply because the trail looks a little bit wider. Watch out with the little cactus. So I did invest in a, maybe not the best hiking shoe, but a fairly good one a while back. And was it worth it? Oh yeah, in Aruba it's definitely worth it to have a good one. There are a lot of cactus everywhere, and if you don't have a good one, then yeah, you can run into trouble quite quickly. It's a beautiful view. So let's continue on that side. I was pointing to Marlene something, but it's a secret location. So Marlene, now it's your chance to decide where the hiking trail leads up to.
Okay, so I go for it.
Or we could try the, oh yeah, it seems like we can go on this side. Yeah, good choice it seems. Even with a good hiking shoe, you could still run into trouble. That's how bad it can get.
I love this wall.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah. This is
It's
probably
old.
this is probably quite old. Yes, this is probably quite old. I can just look at the type of stones and the color of it. Let me take a look here on this other side. There might be. Okay, maybe we should try to continue here. So our goal is try to get a view at least of the Ayo rock formation. Should we go?
We talked about the shoe.
Oh, look at this.
Ah. Oh my God.
Did you feel it also?
Yeah, I feel
Oh
it.
no, let me get it out. Wow, hold on. It's fairly hard. Hold on. Wow. Of course you felt it. Oh my goodness. Now I'm wondering, because over there it doesn't seem like we can get really past it. Do you think?
No, I thought maybe.
Let me see if I still have my Google Maps open somewhere. Let's see. Takes a while to load. Sometimes the signal is not all too good in these areas sometimes. I think let's try to go here and maybe it goes around it. Let's go with Iro, I guess. And Marlene, of course. Now here we have to jump. Give me your hand.
Thank you.
So what I personally like about this and about living here is that Aruba, while a very small island, we're very diverse, that we have other options like this one. You know, where you can come hike, do some hiking. Man, I think we're onto a spot here that we're not going to be able to necessarily get out. Unless we go back the same route, do you think? So it's the first time actually for me up here as well, believe it or not.
Because there's more
I think not.
plants?
I think not too many folks come all the way up here. They use the other hiking trail more for like, how do you say it, like mountain biking.
Mm-hmm.
I think I stepped on something here. Yeah.
I thought there was a part that way.
We're literally stuck here. We're stuck here pretty much. Watch out. This is part of exploring areas that you have not been to.
Oh, we know.
Watch out. Marlin is not playing games today. She just goes and goes, and I'm just looking around where, you know, we can get out of this one, but
My legs are bleeding, but
she says her legs are bleeding, but we got out. I think we did. Still not sure. Oh gosh. We'll blur that one for the YouTube gods. They don't like to see that. But it's just part of doing some hiking. Oh, here it seems more open. Oh yeah. And interesting. I'm going to assume something here, what this is. Any idea?
first I thought it was something to give drink to animals.
Could
Do
be.
They live here.
Could be.
Here?
Don't think it is, but it could be. That's when there is some rain, also it picks up some of it. But talking about rain, am I seeing some rain back there? Anyway, I do believe it might be somewhere to wash for those folks that are looking for gold in the past, maybe they built that to wash the stones and take like a first look at it.
Okay.
Where is the Ayo Rock Formation? I'm not. Is it the one down here?
Oh, yeah.
So we are quite high. Watch out with these. So at some point the camera stopped working again. That's I've been over that situation with the GoPro 10. That's the one that I sometimes film my walk with. But in any case, I was saying that I wanted to show you guys these cactus that are over here, and we'll See if we can go through there, over here like this, and then show you these cactus. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. So these cactus are also part of our nature. They are not as common. I have seen them more and more lately though. But yeah, you can find these as well. Apart from those, the round ones on the floor and these normal cactus. Even these, there are 2 types of them. Am I missing one of them? I don't think so. Marlene taking some shots. And yeah, I hope you did like this walk. I'm completely sweaty right by now. But yeah, we're heading back down, and I hope you liked this video. And I hope you liked it also, Marlene. She always likes
I love it.
the hikes. And we saw no snakes. That's good in some way. And see you next week. And remember to subscribe, like, share this video, ask your questions below. Maybe we can help you with something you're planning to Aruba or something like that. Nothing further, guys. See you
next
week. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching.
So the video was over. And for those who are brave enough to still be here, we just spotted something, or we're hearing something, we're not sure what it is. We're heading back to it. I can see it. It's a group of goats. They are making the hiking trails. And I think they just spotted us and they're all running away. They're like, we're getting out of here. And you may get out of here by now. Bye bye, guys. Thanks for hanging around.